Hello people, view of Mr. Reviews. Today I'm reviewing South Park Season 3 Episode 11, Chinpokemon. And in this, town South Park is going through a fad where this Japanese toy slash anime slash video game is just being popular with kids. And the weird thing is that when they show the ads for the Pokemon, they actually have a real life Japanese woman in the ads. Like, actual real. Not like in animation range. Like, that's still now. And some of the animation with the kids is different. It turns out that Kyle was the only one that didn't get into the fad, or into it at all, and tried to get into it since all his friends are getting into it. And when his dad tried to explain that it's probably better not to follow a fad, Kyle just tells him that if he does follow the fad, his friends will make fun of him and probably get beat up. So his dad just gives him $10 to get a Pokemon toy, and another 10 to get going for his little brother. And if you haven't guessed, this is a flag of the Pokemon series. And probably that much of a good one. Like with the Pokemon, they say that they don't even know what the evil power is. But in Pokemon, they actually say what the evil team is. So. And also, it turns out that the creators of the Pokemon are using the thing to control the minds of kids and get them to bomb Pearl Harbor. I have no idea. Oh yeah, and when they're playing Pokemon or the Pokemon game, it seems like they're playing it on the PlayStation, I think. Because they actually have controllers that look like PlayStation controllers when Pokemon is on the DS or DS or just Nintendo. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Maybe they couldn't get the rights to sell Nintendo or something. Oh yeah, when Stan, Eric, and King were actually playing the game, Kenny was saying it so hard that he got into a seizure. And he never got out of it. It's just a good reference to the the Porygon episode from Pokemon. But and like one sick joke in the episode where the Japanese creators just keep on saying to the Americans that the Americans have big, nose, and they have little ones. And I don't know why he did that for. It's just sick, funny, but it works. Don't know why. Very good. And I can barely understand the Japanese character creators, whatever they are. I don't know why. I don't even think they're like real Japanese people. I think it's the creators from Japanese accents. They think it'd be harder to understand the real Japanese. Anyway, when Sam and the gang get to the Pokemon camp, that's when they just reveal who what the evil power is. And it turns out it's America. Yeah. And it just teach them how to speak Japanese. And when they go back to school, they just have their eyes closed, mouth open like a triangle, and just talking Japanese. This guys just get frustrated since they're not you understand what they're saying. And is it racist that they're doing that they're like that? Like you're depicting the Japanese culture or people as that. I don't know, but wow. Anyway, eventually they have their boys and other kids in America marching on the streets, and when Stan's mom tries to get him away from it, said one of the guys in charge of the Pokemon company just said that says a big, you know, that is just I don't know why they're that. What an idiot. And when people say like he's only using that talk to distract him, I didn't really have a small, you know, he actually pulled out his pants and so everybody there. Why? I don't feel that could be shock humor at this point, but still, I am glad that you actually didn't show it. Ugh, God. And if I do it again, to say the big, you know, thing again with when they had the Pokemon company called Bill Clinton. And he gets attracted from it. The boys finally find the Pokemon uncool when they find out their parents actually like it. So, that's something. Well, I think all the boys will, except for Kyle, who's still in an airplane and going to bomb Pearl Harbor. And yeah, it gets confusing when Stan said what he's learned through this whole ordeal with not being good, being in the group to follow fads and they don't have a different identity or being individual or something like that. But then Carlos throws it back on saying that if he does he does stop being his following a crowd, so he probably good to do what he's doing now. And then Stan turns it back saying that it's sometimes healthy being in the crowd and just stuff like that, and Carlos is just confused and just stops. And then some rats are on Kenny's body, like the cameras that shooting him away. And in the end, or at the last part of the episode, there's more rats on Kenny's body, and they all agree that they're just something like stop getting bad for a while. And then Ken just falls over and his chest just bursts out with the rats coming out. I don't know how they got it in there. It's just this episode is just good. Either for the sick sense humor or just some of the dangers of commercialism and some of the dangers with being in a group or some fads. I think they got Pokemon a bit wrong, and yet Pokemon did die down eventually. But I think got back up with the X and Y series, and I doubt that the people in Game Freak are planning to control the minds of kids in Bomb Pearl Harbor, but I guess that's only a flagging part from Stone and Trey Parker, but again, overall, it was just a good episode and just showing how where Sarah has gone is with the soft humor and that, but yeah. Next episode, so Harry decided. So I would say until next time, I do. I think that's